Hey guys, remember the Q&A we did a few days ago? We did it in a post on Instagram and you sent me a few questions. We've selected the best questions out there. Some are in Spanish, some are in English, and I'm going to try and answer them as much as I can and as many as I can, sorry, and I'm going to go changing language, but don't worry because you're going to have subtitles. Aritra _ Banner. Can we see you compete in Dakar Rally with your dad? You can see me compete in the Dakar Rally with my dad. I don't know. I would say probably not, because I will compete in the Dakar Rally, but very long time in the future when my dad will be probably more than 70 years of age. And unless he keeps surprising us with winning Dakars at 70 years of age, I don't think I will compete with him or against him. Also, I think it wouldn't work because I love driving, he loves driving. I wouldn't be his co-driver and he wouldn't be my co-driver. So with each other, impossible. Against each other, maybe, but very, very, very unlikely, I think. Never say never. Unexpected responsibility you have as an F1 driver. Unexpected responsibility. Well, first of all, you're the guy in charge of driving a car that has been manufactured by more than 800 people. So the full responsibility of that result in the end relies on your hands and in your talent. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do it without the great work of the 800 people that manufactured that car. But you have the great responsibility and the great, the great situation of being the one that actually needs to make that car successful and take it to the finish line and do all the maneuvers with it and the qualifyings and the race and etc. So it's quite a big responsibility, and when you get to F1 at 20 years of age, that's the biggest thing that strikes you when you meet all the people that is working with you in such a big organization. Cute drivers. Who is your idol and favorite driver from the past? I think I've said that. My idol, my inspiration is my dad. Favorite driver from the past has always been Fernando Alonso. I also really enjoy watching videos of Ayrton Senna and videos of Gilles Villeneuve. I think he was a great driver also, very spectacular, very wild. Who else? Michael Schumacher, of course. I respect a lot Lewis, obviously, because I see what he's doing now, so many, but idol, obviously, my dad. Cup of Tequila. Si no existiera la Fórmula 1 mañana, ¿a qué categoría te gustaría irte? No hay nada que me pase por la cabeza ahora mismo aparte de la Fórmula 1, eso lo tenéis que tener muy claro. Ahora mismo mi único objetivo pasa por ser campeón del mundo y llegar a ser campeón y ya está. Una vez que pase eso, pues habrá que ponerse diferentes objetivos, pero categorías que me gusta seguir. Me gusta MotoGP, me gusta mucho los rallies, el Dakar. Me dedicaría a alguna de ellas, como por ejemplo puede ser Le Mans, como hacen otros pilotos, o pasarme a los rallies. Es que no lo sé, porque es que os prometo que en mi cabeza ahora mismo no cabe otra cosa que la Fórmula 1. A ver, do you like sim racing? Wesley 040199. Do you like sim racing? I do like sim racing, I'm not gonna lie. I am getting better at it. I don't spend my days in sim racing like Lando does or like other drivers do. Max, Lando in particular, they spend their off time in sim racing. I am still more of an outdoors guy. I like playing all sorts of sports. Obviously this quarantine time is forcing us all to stay at home, and I'm getting pretty good at sim racing, but I must say that I am not into it as much as maybe Max or Lando. Apart from that, I respect it, I enjoy it a lot. I have a simulator back in the UK, I have a simulator here in Spain. I still practice it, I'm still in it, I do it for fun, but I don't get to the level of professionalism or dedication that other drivers put into it, let's say. While driving, what do you do if you have a really bad itch on your face? I've never had a bad itch on my face. I've had sneezing, coughing, and it's horrible because you don't know what to do while driving at 300 kph. how do you sneeze, how do you cough, how you try and not to close your eyes while you sneeze. That is a very difficult thing to do. Try. I've never managed, and I have to choose the place where to sneeze at the track. And the coughing is also horrible because sometimes you need to speak on the radio and you want to speak and you can't because you're coughing. Anyway, it's a very difficult task. Give it a try. But itch on my face, I've never had this before. Thank God. I think your brain doesn't allow itches because you're so focused that it doesn't go into your brain or something like that. Good question, by the way. Ángel Blate, ¿qué es lo que más te gusta al conducir? Lo que más me gusta al conducir es sentir la fuerza G de un Fórmula 1. ¿Por qué? Porque no hay nada en el mundo como eso. Es decir, una curva rápida en un Fórmula 1, o sea, está muy bien ir en un Fórmula 1 a 300 km por hora en una línea recta, pero realmente creo que mucha gente en el mundo, ahora mismo, si le preguntas coger un coche y ponerte en una línea recta a 300 km por hora, eso lo puede hacer bastante gente. Lo que yo creo que no puede hacer mucha gente es, al final de esa larga recta, cuando vas a 300 km por hora, girar a una curva derecha sin mantener el pie a fondo a 300 km por hora, que te peguen 6 Gs en el cuello y aguantar el pie a fondo. Eso lo hace el talento, la práctica y la valentía, ¿no? Por así decirlo. Y eso es a mí lo que más me gusta, las frenadas, la fuerza G, el sentir un Fórmula 1, que es una barbaridad. A mí me gustaría que muchos pudieseis sentir lo que es la sensación de un Fórmula 1. Pues eso para mí sería, desde luego, lo que más me gusta y lo que más disfruto, porque sé que estoy haciendo algo muy, muy, muy especial. EDMXX. One moment in your career you could relive. So relive again. Obviously the good moments. I think those are the best ones. I have very good memories from the karting. I would like to try and go back to some of those races or good moments in karting. I would like to relive the 2014 when I won the World Series by Renault. My first race in Formula 1, those nerves, those feelings of the first race in Formula 1, I would like to live them again. The first podium in Brazil, obviously. I don't know, there's so many things that go through your mind and body that those are, I think, the most special ones. Silvia 0.0. What is the most difficult part of your job? Most difficult part of my job? Finding time to do everything you want to do. So obviously I'm very occupied with my job, living in the UK, going to McLaren, I don't know, staying, traveling as much as we do, spending 200 days a year outside from home and then wanting to come back home, see a friend, see a girlfriend, see your sister, see your father, see your grandparents, see your dog, see you do and see everything, you know, and it's very complicated, but it's doable. You just really need to organize yourself very well and try and have a good agenda, a good plan, and that's it. ¿Cómo estás, Javier RRS17? ¿Cómo estás entrenando durante la cuarentena? Físicamente y conduciendo. Conduciendo muy poco, aparte del simulador, pero eso no lo considero tan... O sea, hay muchos pilotos que lo consideran fundamental para el entrenamiento, yo no, yo creo que es importante, pero no es fundamental. Pero lo que sí que estoy haciendo, por ejemplo, es entrenar muchísimo a nivel físico. Estoy haciendo 2 sesiones al día, una sesión de musculación y otra de aeróbico. Estoy volviendo a correr bastante, en cinta, por supuesto, pero la verdad que llevaba mucho tiempo sin dedicarme a correr y a entrenarme en carrera porque estaba muy centrado con el boxeo. Ahora no puedo boxear, entonces me estoy dedicando más a correr. Eso me está haciendo perder un poquito más de peso de lo que tenía antes y además me está ayudando a sentirme más fino, más seco y obviamente la musculación, intentar ganar músculo ahora que podemos, ahora que va a llegar el verano y poco más. Eso es a lo que me dedico a hacer. Afoye95. If you could team up with a retired Formula 1 driver, who would it be and why? I would like to team up with the best, just to see how good they are and how would I compare to them. That's a curiosity that I've always had since I'm about 10, 11 years old. since I started racing, I always said, how good are the great drivers, you know, and how would I compare to them? I'm not saying I would be a lot of the pace or faster than them. I'm just saying I would like to see their data, see their telemetry, see what they were doing to be so fast, team up with them to make sure that I have a look at why were they so good, and to see if I would be capable of matching them, of being fast in some corners or copying some of the tricks that they were using. I don't know, I would just love to be teammates with them for a year or for some races, just to see really how good they are. ¿Qué es Dulce Denise Moncibais? Me pregunta, ¿qué es lo que más te gusta de España? Todo. Me habréis visto decirlo muchísimas veces. Para mí, obviamente, una de las mejores cosas que tiene España para mí es la gente, es esa sensación de entrar a cualquier sitio y gente amable, gente siempre con una sonrisa, siempre simpática. A mí la gente y la afición española siempre me ha tratado genial. Obviamente el tiempo, por mucho que viajo, el tiempo en España siempre se echa de menos cuando estoy en Londres. La comida, yo en casa, comida española y de mi madre, la verdad que no como en ningún lado. No sé, tenemos, yo creo, muchas cosas buenas como país. Yo creo que en muchas ocasiones nos gusta martirizarnos bastante diciendo que somos malos a algo o peores a otra cosa, pero creo que somos un país que en el exterior nos ven como un país muy fuerte, un país muy unido y un país que yo creo que todos tenemos que estar orgullosos de formar parte de él. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for all the questions. I hope you enjoy them. Go and check them out in the YouTube channel. And thank you very much. I think it's been good fun. Hopefully you get to know a bit more about me, my personal, bit more of the personal stuff, and I'm sure we will do another one of these soon together. Thank you very much. Bye.